That's Jacob Hogart and Headley, and also on the bill tonight, it's kind of like a, well, I guess it's post-Juno party once again. I don't know if it was initially planned that way or not. We're joined this morning by Jeremy Little, Krikit. Now, what's the story behind that? Do we need to know why they call you Krikit?
That started off just because Faber, our lead singer, he just loves the nicknames. He gives everybody that he meets a nickname.
Yeah, everyone's still got a nickname. Hence like Faber, Red, and Krikit. But I noticed, is that just a typo? It's broken up. K-R-I-K and then I-T.
The space in the middle is definitely a typo.
Oh, okay.
K-R-I-K-I-T. And pretty much where that came from, when we started the band, I was the guy singing all the backup vocals, all the high parts, you know, the ones you tighten up your pants for. And so I would sing all those parts and jump around on stage like crazy, so that's kind of where the name Krikit came from.
Gotcha.
And then now we've got a new guitar player named JP who's just got an amazing voice. His dad's actually a country singer, and he's definitely inherited his dad's voice, so he's kind of taken over all those parts. But if you head to the show, you'll still see that I'm the guy jumping around on stage and doing the Krikit.
All right, good stuff. Well, thanks for coming and joining us this morning.
Hey, no problem.
Nice to have you here. So, first of all, let's talk about when did you guys get in town? Did you get in Thursday or Friday or Saturday?
Saturday morning. We took off from Halifax Saturday morning, and when we were at the airport, they said, just so you guys know, if we get to St. John's and we can't land, we're going to turn around the plane and come back.
Now, you're not the only ones that happened to.
Oh, I know.
A lot of people said
we got lucky. I swear we were on the only plane that didn't get turned back.
Is that right?
No problems. We took off 6 a.m., landed here at 7:30, got off the plane, got a quick nap in, and then went to Chess's and did a shoot with much music.
Of course.
Chess's. Had some fish and chips, and it was great.
Not a visit to Newfoundland. If you don't have your Chess's, well, your feed of fish and chips dry to you. When you first came here, you had to have a feed of it, and they asked you if you want to fish chips, dressing, and gravy, and you thought it was like ranch dressing?
Well, the first meal I ever had when I moved here was Chess's fish and chips, too. And a buddy that I was there with, they're like chips, dressing, gravy, and they asked me, I'm like, if he's going to eat it, I guess that I can eat it too. And then when they walked away, I'm like, what do they mean by dressing? Because I call it stuffing, is what I always called it.
Stuffing.
And so I'm like, I mean, I would still eat fries with gravy and ranch dressing on them. I would eat just...
That's like
I'm not saying it was
poutine.
That's a poutine.
What's with the drive? Now, I'm thinking, it sound like Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Yeah, that's where we came from. No, that's kind of a funny thing. We were originally actually called Faber. It was like, Daughtry, like the lead singer's
What's with
last
the
name.
one word on everybody now? All the artists and even some of the bands.
I can let you in on that secret, actually.
What is it?
When you're, when you're putting up posters for shows and stuff like that, you have a short name, like all the names are always the same width, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a short name, your name shows up way bigger than everybody else's. Whereas,
That's the reason? Is that right?
Yeah, like a band like the Stone Temple Pilots, every letter is
it's all jammed
together, right?
Interesting. Yeah, but
I got that actually from a book called the Indie Band Bible that I read way back in the day when we were first getting started out.
Yeah. So the drive,
The drive, it came from. We wanted to keep Faber because we'd done some extensive touring across Canada, and we didn't really know what else to put, so we were looking for names. We couldn't think of names, and Faber does this weird thing that we actually forced him to stop doing when the band started getting bigger, where he thinks that driving is a complete waste of time. There's so many other things he could be doing, talking on the cell phone,
Yet you're going to be leaving here and driving right across the province.
Yeah. Well,
that's a fair job.
Sightseeing.
Yeah.
But so he used to play guitar and write songs while he drove. He'd steer with his knees and he'd play guitar.
That's safe.
And so there was one day he was doing that, and our drummer's sitting in the passenger seat, and he's playing away, singing the song. He blows right through a red light. And so Red looks over at him and he's like, Faber, drive! And the rest is history.